Yikes, we may see a fold here at this point.
Bring Coldheim to its knees.
Here goes the Archipelagor is gone, the Leviathan. They return the token, no problem there. Small potatoes. And do this again. And they fold. Welcome to Menacing MTG. We have assembled a Planeswalkers deck here, and this thing is unbelievably potent. So just going to show you what we have that is not Planeswalkers. We have some creatures, pointed creatures that are not Planeswalkers, and let's take a quick look. So we have 2 Elderfang Disciple, forces discard, get this on early. 2 Acquisition Expert. You like to get this after getting the Elderfang because then the opponent has to show you 2 cards. You choose one they have to discard. So we have 4 of these 2-drop discards for the opponents. Pain in the neck. Also some early blocking. We also have Nighthawk Scavenger. We have 2 of these. Of course, it's Vicious, Death Touch, Lifelink, Flying. The more things in the opponent's graveyard, the more potent this card is. So there are 6 creatures, okay? And that is it for creatures, with one kind of quasi-exception, and that is that we have 2 copies of Valki. And there are times when we use one of these to bring on Valki the creature. It can be very handy. Go get something out of... Get a look in the opponent's hand and take something, and it is exiled until Valki dies, but slows down their works, gives us a sense of what we're working with. So we have those 6 creatures plus Valki, and I've never used more than 1 Valki as a creature. So now let's look at removal here, which we have a lot of. We have 2 Banishing Light, so we have some good early removal here. 2 Banishing Light and 2 Soul Shatter. So these can take anything off the battlefield, really, and they're available early, folks. So along with these creatures, these 4 removal spells, that keeps us in the game, allows us to kind of get our footing. So then when we come to 4-drops, we have a number of things to help us as well. And I'm going to bypass the Planeswalkers for now. 1, Behold the Multiverse. You can do this Foretell, so you can do it early. Scry 2, draw 2 cards. Big help. We have 2 copies of Storm's Wrath, so we can get early sweeping going on. 4-drop. And then we have 2 Cosmos Elixirs, a very potent card. Gets us life, makes us more resilient, and hopefully gets us card draw. And then we're going to shift to the other sweepers in the deck, which we have 3 Doomscar, which again you can foretell, which is awesome, which means you can get this sweeping early. So you have these sweepers that can take out the opponent's offense early on. Then we have 4 Blood on the Snow, which, this is not a full strength card in this deck because we have no snow mana. So this is purely here to sweep creatures or Planeswalkers, which is going to be very unlikely because we're a Planeswalker deck. So, and then just last but not least, we have Elsbeth Conquers Death, 5-drop, exile creature. The second turn, non-creature spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more. And then finally, we get to bring a creature or a Planeswalker from our graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter or a loyalty counter on it. Okay, so there we've kind of seen the whole deck. Let's take a quick look at the Planeswalkers. We get the inexpensive Planeswalker, Kasmina. So other Planeswalkers you control has the loyalty abilities of Kasmina. And the first is +2, scry 1. The second is create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X 1/1 counters on it. So you minus however many you want to create these. And then the 8 is search your library for an instant or sorcery card. that shares a color with this Planeswalker. So there's really only one that has that, and it is the multiverse. Okay, so that's kind of not a big thing, but the scry and being able to share abilities is great, and it's cheap. So then we have Grandmaster of Flowers, 4-drop. As long as Master of Flowers has 7 or more loyalty counters on him, he's a 7/7 dragon god with flying and indestructible. Pretty potent. +1, target creature without first strike, double strike, or vigilance can't attack or block until your next turn. So you can kind of neuter somebody for a bit. And then the other +1 is search your library for Monk of the Open Hand. We don't have it, we won't use it. So we're just looking to repeatedly use that first +1. And then we have Garuk Unleashed. Create a 3/3 beast token for -2, +1. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn and gains trampled until end of turn. Gets so you have a 3/3. You add 3/3 and gains trample until end of turn. Okay, so then it has get an emblem, the -7 alt. At the beginning of your end step, search your library for a creature card, put it in your hand. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle, okay? So then we have Lolth. Love this card. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on Lolth. Lolth has a 0 ability, draw a card, lose a life. The -3 is drop 2 black spider tokens, 2/2/1s, and they have Menace and Reach. And you increase the loyalty when one of your creatures dies. So you get a loyalty for each creature that dies. So, and then the alt is whenever the opponent is dealt combat damage by one or more creatures you control. If that player lost more than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. Okay, and then we have Liliana Death Mage. Return 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. The -3 is destroy target creature. Its controller loses 2 life. And lastly, the alt is target opponent loses 2 life for each creature in their graveyard. Professor Onyx. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. +1. You lose 1 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. -3. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among them. And then the alt, -8, is each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times. Okay, last but not least, Garuk. Cursed Huntsman. Create 2 wolf tokens with when the creature dies, put a loyalty counter on Garuk. On each Garuk you control, so remember we have 2 Garuks in here. -3, destroy target creature, draw a card. Amazing. And the -6 alt is get an emblem with creatures you control have +3/+3 and have trample. Okay, so there you have it. This thing just really loses very rarely. It's very powerful. It's got the right balance of having the little stuff to kind of keep you in there till you get your Planeswalkers on. It's got inexpensive Planeswalkers. You have the 3, you have the 4, you have the 4, you have 2 5s, and then you have 3 6 drops. So there you have it. The mana base is very simple. There is no sideboard. Ignore that. We don't access that whatsoever. But this is all pathways and all triomes. So you have all these wild mana. They're all slow, but it all works. You rarely get stuck. The only time you get stuck is when you want the Storm's Wrath early and you don't have 2 reds. Sometimes that happens. All the triomes are pretty thick and red. But, you know, and then, again, the 4-drop of Garuk getting 2 greens. That's even a little harder. And 2 whites, yeah. So those 4-drops can be a tiny bit tough with the mana base, with the needing 2 of one color. and Doomscar later as well, along with Elsbeth. But really, there is plenty of white mana in these things. You can see 2 Rogrin, the Adatha, and the Savai. 5 of those all have white. There are plenty of whites in the pathways. So that's it. I'm stopping there. Check this out. Play the Planeswalkers deck. It's been a while. This one is really good. Ashiok kicks it in here too. Really, really good. Okay, thanks a ton for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. Okay, this is an excellent hand here. We're going to toss up the Zagath Triome first. So between the 2 Triomes, we'll have every mana covered, every color. And we may just get Elderfang out right away. See what we draw. Opponent goes first. Okay, we have a slow-moving opponent, for which I apologize. Okay, we're actually going to go Savai right here. Alright, don't like that. So yeah, no doubt it's elementary at this point. Disciple come out so he can block the Malakir, and they have to ditch a card. So right now we have nothing to play the following turn, but we'll see what happens. Turn 4 we can drop Cosmos Elixir. So if we get nothing that we can play for 3, we will... they're going to equip. Damn. Okay, that's too bad. No blocks. Okay, Storm's Wrath, I like that. We'll go to get the Triome up here. Take a shot. Alright, I think we'll ditch Elsbeth, Conker's Death. Oh, we have to reveal 2? We have to reveal 2, darn. Okay, we'll see what they take. Elsbeth comes sooner. Blood on the Snow has more impact. What they don't know is that we have Storm's Wrath. They get rid of Elsbeth, which is my preference. Okay. So if we don't get mana this coming turn, we'll drop Cosmos Elixir. We get mana. Okay, we have a Planeswalker and another one ready to go. Okay, they're going to kill it. They're down to 2 cards in hand. I think we're going to go Cosmos Elixir here. They lose Bastion and Woe Strider. Those are key cards for their deck, I'm guessing. Grey Merchant, okay. Alright, so we're just going to go right ahead and kill. With Blood on the Snow here. And we'll get to return nothing. And that's the problem with Blood on Snow with these. The mana base is so effective, but you know. Okay, that's not good. Alright, we continue to roll out mana. Lolth will come up. And these spiders have reach.
I will show you what happens.
So we'll drop 2.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Put that into Foretell. Damn. Okay, they've had the answers.
Nothing more.
No blocks. Okay, that's sweet. They're empty-handed, folks. So we're just in great shape here. Go draw some cards. We don't need any more land, so we'll just get rid of those. 2 cards coming in. Okay, excellent. We have Cosmos Elixir clicking away. And another one to come. Ooh, and they're going to use that. Lose a life, but they have 4 mana available and a card in hand. Okay, folks. I think we're going to play conservative here. Hold on to the Death Mage and attack. Okay, there comes 4 life. One card in hand. And we're going to just load up here. Okay. If they're able to kill this Liliana, I'm going to have a fit here. They're going to fold. Okay, excellent. Okay, good looking hand. We're just going to hope for a continued mana. Got some excellent Planeswalkers here. We got a 4-drop kill. We'll have 2 reds available. Okay, hard to know what to keep. Or what to play, what colors to play. So we'll go Triumph first. See if we draw any further. So black, red, white there. I think we got to go red, so we have Storm's Wrath available at some point. Got white in there, so I think we'll go blue, although 2 whites gets us this. Okay, we got blue here. We got black, 1 black. We're going to go Tough call blue here. So we'll go white. We only need one black to play this one. This one is the quicker one. We can drop Cosmos next turn. That is the thing to do. Not much else we can actually do. Cosmos Elixir on, so life gain, and then next turn card draw unless we miraculously lose 2 life or more. Okay, excellent mana here. Okay, so we have 2 whites. We're going to go with black here. And I think the thing to do here is Ashiok. Get the token on the battlefield, start building. And they give it up right there. Okay. They're going to be shocked to see that we had the ability to play several more planes. Okay, that's a keeper for sure. We're going to keep this. Waiting on the opponent. Okay. Go with the Indatha first. So we'll be able to play the Disciple next. Lose some mana there. Okay, I don't like what's going on here. Wow, they're taking out many of our lands. Okay, we get another land, so that is good news. We're actually going to put Doomscar up here. Which we're not going to be able to play right away, but I want that available. Oh no, 2 whites. Okay, yeah, we can play it next. No, we can't. Okay. So we'll bring on Elderfang. We're in trouble here. And we'll drop the Triome. At least we've got a blocker, they lose a card. And we can sweep them out with Doomscar next turn. It's been pretty brutal here. They've only got 1 card in hand though, so it is going to be devastating. Six damage brings us down to 7. Good news is that we have a load of cards in hand that are going to be very helpful. And it's Doomscar time. Yeah, they'll sack the Windrobber, get a card. It is bad news for us. There's 7 left, 7 life left here. They have 3 cards, but only 3 mana. Skydiver on. Okay. Going to slow them down and deplete them a bit.
Welcome to my domain, Planeswalker.
Okay. Oh, that hurts. A flash move. That hurts. Okay.
You cannot intimidate me.
Alright, not too bad. Bring on the Disciple, they lose their card. Bring on a token. Bring on an Elixir. Okay, now we're in business. Ooh, and they get nothing but mana. Okay. They'll lose both of their creatures, we'll lose both of ours. We are in business, folks. Elixir. Token. And we're moving. Gain life. One mana away from bringing on T-Ball. We don't get it. Put that in Foretell. Keep the pressure on. And we're the turn after the next, we will be able to okay, that hurts, but they're going to lose that. And they're going to give it up. Okay, good hand. The opponent does go first. That's a bummer, but that's fine. So turn 2, we can put Behold Multiverse into Foretell. Triumphs up. Okay, we've got excellent mana options rolling here. Okay. And it looks like Mutate, which is a problem, but next turn we have Soul Shatter. Yeah, that's a problem. We're just going to go right ahead and kill that. Okay. Need a black up there. Okay. Triumph, and we're gonna have to use Valky here. This Mutate can really take us out really quickly. So to get a card out of their hand is great. Okay. Okay, we will not block with Valky. And we've got the mana in hand to play either of our Planeswalkers. No, we don't have 2 blacks right now. Oh boy, tough card. Top deck that one. They take the 2, and that's a wise choice right there. No blocks. Okay, we got nothing to play this turn except for the multiverse. Okay. Shoot. Multiverse up. Okay, the Planeswalkers are about to start dropping here. Dang, 1 black. Okay, we do have a black there. So yeah, we're going to take that just as it is. Okay, we're getting into a bit of trouble here. Okay, if they don't play something here, we won't use Blood on the Snow. Okay, they're going to kick that back, and we do have big problems. So they're going to return Valky, which ultimately may not be too terrible. Okay, they'll go away. They've got tools in their hand, though. We got some major options to drop on the battlefield, though. Okay. Okay, the Planeswalkers are going to be dropping here.
You cannot run or hide.
So this will put a loyalty counter on Garuk. And they bring nothing. They're reluctant at this point, as we have. They saw the sweeper. They did not like that. We've got another mana here. Yikes, we may see a fold here at this point.
Bring Coldheim to its knees.
Here goes Archipelagor is gone, the Leviathan. They return the token, no problem there.
And
Small
away
potatoes. And do this again.
Board for the hunt.
And they fold. They were going to see another Planeswalker come out, so we're just going to load them up, and they could not get us in a troubling position. So there it is, the Planeswalkers again.